Now, you'd never know it if you just checked out Facebook or you scrolled Insta or watched those other networks that Sean and I were just talking about. But right now, we're in the midst of the great American comeback. Now, remember not long ago what the media was predicting for our economy because of COVID?
Handling of the coronavirus pandemic is not good for the president. That is bad news for the economy.
It just decimated our economy.
Great Depression era levels of unemployment.
What happened to this being the best economy in the world? Economy's worst drop ever. Ever. Okay?
Okay, well, thankfully, the experts' doom and gloom scenario hasn't come to fruition. Now, why is that? Because President Trump made the smart decision to allow states to make their own reopening decisions, and because his Treasury Secretary pushed through the COVID stimulus package. Now, America's economy is actually recovering again. You're not going to see this anywhere else at an impressive pace. Now, here are the new OECD GDP projections for member nations. Now, you can see from the list that despite taking a slight hit, we did far better than other G7 nations. Now, imagine how much better the U.S.'s numbers would have been if New York and California weren't slow-rolling their reopenings. Or imagine how much worse off we'd have been if Biden were in charge and none of our states were allowed to open under his national guidelines. Well, this afternoon, Biden was asked about the good news on the economy.
A quick question on the economy. The Fed today announced that their projections for unemployment are actually going to be lower than expected. In polling, we see time and again that President Trump has an edge over you on the economy. Why do you think that is?
Well, because I don't think I've been out of office for 4 years, and they don't, it's a long time, 4 years ago.
Is he kidding me? Actually, we remember quite well, Joe. And by the time Obama and Biden left office, average median income had gone up. But that only meant that the income levels had returned to the year 2000 levels, meaning they barely got us to the Clinton levels of prosperity. But not the case with Trump's numbers. The census just reported that the United States median wages broke a record in 2019, the highest recorded since they began tracking it. This means that Trump's policies were working for the average family. The poverty rate, that hit an all-time low as well. And income was going up across the board, increasing 7% from the year prior to more than $68,700 from $64,324. That's a $4,000 raise, real money to real people, among the highest increases ever recorded. Okay. Now, that's all well and good, but what about Trump's record in international affairs? I mean, that was supposed to be failing, right? I mean, I still remember all the foreign policy experts and what they were predicting in this arena.
This kind of policy, unilateral decision, will basically wreck the Middle East. What he has done is thrown a diplomatic bomb into the Middle East peace process.
This could kill hopes for Middle East peace.
It's not looking good for Jared Kushner's Middle East plan.
How could Jared Kushner plausibly still lead Middle East peace efforts?
Oh my God, those are the best. I didn't even see those before now. Those are good. Now, these people have a perfect record of failing in predictions about the Trump presidency. The COVID models gave us more accurate forecasts than those morons. And you remember how bad those were? Really?